Okay, folks, welcome to our video here. We're here at the good old plantation, just about to go over shotguns today for you guys. So we hope you're prepared for some shotgun excitement. So I'm going to turn over to Rebel over here. We've got a couple guns. Going to go over most of them. We don't have some, so we're gonna do it, see what happens. So yeah.
Okay, the first gun here is we're gonna discuss is break action shotguns. This is a side-by-side 12 gauge. I don't recall the company. It's a Brazilian made. Anyway, it's like I said, side by side. There's also over-unders and there's also single shots. I've got a little single shot 410, but we'll just show you this so you get the basic example. My pros and cons for the break action are they're really reliable, they're very accurate, they're also a very classy looking weapon. They're really old-fashioned looking. People like that. Nice look to them. The obvious disadvantages or cons are that you only get 2 shots or 1 shot. They also have a tendency that you have to, because the barrel's right there, you have to look lower. So it's a little different sight picture, but so we'll show you here. So when you're looking down the barrel, you have to put your head right on it, and that makes it somewhat inconvenient. But other than that, you know, good, just classy weapon. Okay, Jed, you want to talk about the break actions and your thoughts about it?
Yeah, really the first shotgun I ever shot was a break action. It was one of these double barrels. It was just a little sawed-off coach gun, and it kicked pretty good, hurt pretty bad. 12-year-old itty-bitty me. But anyways, these shotguns, I really like them. I've not had too much experience with them, other than here and there shooting this one and a couple others. But they're good guns. Like he said, really it's not too difficult to sight them in. You just gotta look a little lower to the gun. So that's
okay. That sums up break action shotguns.
Alright. One of these other guns we got is a pump action shotgun. This one is the 870 Wingmaster. And we'll be shooting this in the video.
Watch the lights above you too.
But it's a pretty good gun. And they're actually kind of mesmerizing. But oh, it's so shiny. But pump actions are great guns because they hold a little more than the break actions do. And I believe on some of them you can actually hold like 14.
Oh yeah, the security models, tactical.
Crazy. So, and they really did replace the lever actions and the brakes back in the day. So it's a great gun. Good for if you're just out hunting and you just, you know, like that. Good fast gun, and you don't have to reload as much as break action. So those are the pros to it. Cons are very few. Every now and then maybe put lock inside on them, catches or something. I really don't know. I've never had troubles with the lever action other than with some shells. Other than that, sometimes the action gets stuck, but keep it clean and it'll always work for you.
Okay, I'll do my bit on it.
Yeah. Let's hear now from the Rebel.
Okay, folks, so as my colleague and shooting buddy here has mentioned, the pump action, this Remington 870. If I could only choose one shotgun model, this would be my choice. I find them to be the most versatile and the most reliable. Especially, you know, these older models. I find an older used model is often better than a new foreign made or low quality model. Like I said, there's a lot of variations, a lot of different companies that make them to fit your needs. This particularly one is quite a long barreled, and it's set in full choke, so this would be your classic duck or maybe even a goose hunting gun. But if you want, home security, they sell shorter barrels with high capacity tubes. You can run a variety of different shells through them. Sometimes with with the older shotguns, you have to worry about high brass and things such as that. Beautiful looking guns, very accurate, very reliable. I'd have to say 870s are one of my more favorite of the pumps, but I've handled and shot other ones that are up there too. Pump action, I think just about everybody, they're becoming very popular. You can get them almost anywhere. So if you're new to shotgun shooting and you'd like to get interested, I'd recommend just getting a little pump to start out with. It's a great starter gun, and the recoil isn't excessive, good shooting range, good reloading capacity, just everything. The cons, sometimes, yeah, I've seen problems with certain pumps have a hard time loading certain rounds. Sometimes, I've actually seen on some wood stocks, if you're out in the weather, they can crack, things like that. You do have to keep good care of them, keep them good and clean and polished. Otherwise, they will have problems. Other than that, I think good, dependable weapon. Hey, there's another type of shotgun that we don't have here to give you an example of. It's a bolt-action shotgun. They're probably the rarest or next to rarest model of shotgun. You don't see very many of them. I don't know of many that are still produced in high numbers. The pros to bolt-action shotgun, if you're laying on a log or something like that and you're hunting, you do not have to pump underneath, or you don't have to, break the action right there. So it's good if you're in that position. I guess they might be better for holding slugs. So if you're slug barrel hunting, turkeys or whatever, then they might be good. But my conclusion to bolt actions, now I can't say that I'm an expert because I've never shot one, but I just find them to be unnecessary. They're kind of cumbersome, slow reloading. Usually, as far as I know, they don't have a high rate of fire or high capacity for ammunition, so I find them to be not needed. Because there's other guns I would pick over that, but that's my opinion.
It looks both ways, but when it's said and done, the time we have is borrowed. You better make real sure you hit it the right way. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been walking it for years, it's going where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find. I'll take the dirt road, it's all I know. I've been walking it for years, it's gone where I need to go. It ain't easy, it ain't supposed to be. So I'll take my time, and life won't pass me by, 'cause it's right there to find. On the dirt road, on the dirt road.
I don't have any experience with this gun in particular, but I have been around and have shot quite a few different semi-autos, and my conclusion is they're good, they're reliable, they're accurate. However, I'm not particularly fond of the action. All the guns I've seen, I don't know if it's because of care. I doubt it, because some of the people I know have really treat their guns well, but they just seem to jam. I don't know if the loads aren't right, if they're not factory loaded, whatever. And if you're in the field and you're doing a hunt or something, I'd much rather carry something where I know it's gonna fire. Now these autoloaders, if you're wanting to shoot fast, they are awesome. I've seen guys shoot really fast, and of course you can shoot fast with a pump too. I mean, as we've seen before. But you know, and not as particularly fond of synthetic stocks. I know they have a lot of pros to them. You know,
This was not my pick on
don't
stock.
worry about the weathering or the you know, you don't have to worry about it getting scratched or stuff like that. And it's lighter for carrying around. But I'm more of a real wood stock sort of a person. But you all can have your own opinions. I'm just showing you mine. But anyway, this is our segment of the shotgun review, reviewing on the semi-automatics. Thank you very much. Okay, the last class of shotgun, we do have an example for you today.
The best for last.
And we saved it for last. It's the lever action shotgun. Levers are also very rare, kind of like their bolt counterparts. Most models now are either replications. I don't think they make any new lever actions, as far as I know. This particular one is a Winchester 1897? No, 87 or 80 or something. Anyway.
I believe it's 87.
Okay, 87. And this is a genuine, not a replication. That's why I'm wearing socks on my hands for lack of, couldn't find any gloves, so you'll pardon me. This one is a lever action. Breeches, it loads and ejects through the top port here. The tube, it's kind of hard to see, but is right down there. And it's a pretty cool gun. I think you can hold 5 in the tube. Awesome rate of fire. It's just got that awesome cowboy feel to it too. You also have a hammer here you can play around with. Just one of my most valued and coolest guns I have in my arsenal. Passed down to me from my grandpa, who got it from an old African safariist somewhere at a yard sale. So just a fantastic weapon. Okay, so about the pros and cons of a lever action. As most levers, they were known for their high rate of fire. I mean, as compared to a pump, you could clack that lever and just keep shooting, you know. So there's your benefit there. The downside to this particular weapon, I don't know about the replications, is it was built for black powder shotgun shells. They did not use smokeless powder very much back in the day. And so you either have to shoot black powder or low brass shotgun shells to be, you don't want to screw around with the high brass or anything for slugs, definitely. So yeah, you have to be, they're also a booger to clean. I haven't, and I won't try to clean it myself. It needs to be done professionally, so you don't mess around with that unless you really know what you're doing. Another sort of a disadvantage is because the action takes up so much bulk, you have to kind of look above. It's kind of the same as some of the semi-loaders. They kind of have this big block right here, and you have to kind of look above. But it's very accurate, very neat gun, very old, and it's a heck of a lot of fun to shoot. I've only shot it once in my life, so. Jed, do you want to say anything about levers?
Well, I can tell you where some of the brands that make the replication guns, they actually make brand new ones where you can do all sorts of different loads. I believe they only use the 2 3/4 inch loads, so I don't see working with 3s that might mess up the action or whatnot. But I believe Rossi makes a couple different models. They cut off the stock down here and shorten the barrel, kind of make it look like Terminator 2 shotgun, you know. But and then Citadel, and they make a really good cowboy action where you can load 2 at the same time, and that's
cool.
That's neat. And they use the
Are they all loaded through the top, or do they? Cool.
It's a different system, so. But those 2 are the only 2 I know of that make Model 87s. So they're cool guns. I really like them. I really want one, but we can't always have what we want, so.
And I'm not selling.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot to mention, this particular model's a 12 gauge, but it was actually more common for the 10 gauge models. Mm-hmm. This gun was designed for the police and was going to go into large production. However, in '97 the trench gun came out, and the pump actions kind of just replaced levers. So that's why you don't see very many lever guns anymore. And that's also why they're pretty rare and pretty valuable. So thank you for watching our...
Yeah, we got some people recently that became sponsors. I wrote them all down. I needed at least 5, I believed. So here are our supporters. I can't really say sponsor. They're not paying us and we're not paying them. So, but these are all people on Facebook that have helped us out. They boosted our likes, and we actually did get a couple extra views on our videos. But the real rednecks of America, we thank you. The Proud Society of Rednecks, we also thank you. I think that's gonna be okay. Anyway, Gunner the Redneck, he's a good buddy of ours. We thank him as well. He's been making videos on YouTube forever.
Yeah, check out his stuff.
And Friends Welcome, his Facebook page, as the others have been. They all have Facebook pages. And Country Folks, just this morning they responded to us. So we thank all you guys.
Check them out.
Help. Check them out. So thank you, and
see ya.
Well, I got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. The sun's coming up like a cake's on the griddle. Life ain't nothing but a fun